Nice guy, Marline.
Okay, what's going on?
God, we in here.
Yeah. Okay, now we in the camera. What's going on? This is NTP Backstage Access with Artist Talk. I'm your girl Marline Massasoit.
I'm Presteeje.
Hey,
RKD.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Man, behind the camera, Quanda Don.
Quanda Don.
Yeah. Just had a new baby. Congratulations.
For sure.
Being a man.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, now
Peace.
our topic, do men hate on each other more than they help each other? Now, actually, we're going to keep this on the positive vibes because we got some real good men in the room. And so, a lot of people are saying it's about your circle. And so, because of that, we're going to keep it to, we're going to shout out the people that chimed in. It's about 100-some people. Uncle P, Mary, Joe, Dominique from Chicago, Jay, Darren, Vince, Carrington, Shannon, Paul. We got Michael, Carlos, Clifton. We got Julian. We got Chris Wells. What up? Big battle. Kyle, Ty, Reginald. We got D, Thomas, Antonio. We got Juan. We got Ronald. We got Carrie. We got Walter. We got Don. We got quite a few more. I'm not gonna shout. I gotta shout out Chris because Chris doing his thing in Chicago. The other Chris, FLB. Gotta shout him out. That's a photographer. Okay, so majority of the men said, yeah, brothers hate on each other. That's what majority of the men said. But we're gonna hear from some other men and how can we help a brother out? How can men? We love the brothers. We love y'all. We love y'all. Okay, so now how can men help each other out?
I think it's a self-help situation. I mean, the level of hatred in the community and the level of love is all based on the level of success. I think if more men start cleaning their act up and get successful, you will see the level of hate come down. You know, Malcolm X had a speech he used to say, we need a self-help program. I think reducing the hate is a self-help type of thing. You know, you got to become successful and confident in yourself so that you're not pulling the next one down.
That's what it
I
is.
love that. Oh my God.
And you can't explain it much better than what he just said, you know.
I mean, like that ain't
because
really...
Uncle P, you get a lot of inboxes. You got so much to say, and you get a lot of inboxes. Because you said something about people make excuses a lot. So how can we, how do you not make excuses for things?
I mean, you know what? He hit it on the nail.
He did.
We look for happiness. We look for approval. We look for acceptance. From everywhere else but within. Yeah. And until you learn to love yourself, you just gonna be unhappy and dissatisfied and disgruntled with everything else in life because you can't find any peace within yourself. So
that's true.
I mean,
that's right on
it starts from within. Like even in relationships, like man and woman, y'all looking for y'all mate to keep y'all happy, and you find it within yourself, and then you can see the beauty within your mate. But when you hating yourself, you gonna see hate in everything you look at.
Absolutely.
The better something is around you, it's gonna make you hate more.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
It's definitely 100% pertaining to where you at in life. You gotta find a place where you being successful. If you and success is not necessarily being rich.
Right.
It's not necessarily. Success is just setting goals. They can be small goals and achieving them. Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes black people, we get caught up on that. Like, if it's not the mega whop, it's not success. And it keeps us in a state of depression. 80% of black people live in a state of depression. I don't know if y'all know that or not. That's a real statistic. Some form of depression, whether it be about their job, their family, our history and the things we fight with that. But even activists don't realize it, but most activists are depressed over what the state of black people and what we come from. So we have to learn how to conquer those things.
You know what, fellas? Let's learn to check each other and let's be okay with checking each other. And I don't necessarily mean go on Facebook and check your man's. Go in your man's inbox. If that's your man's, You ain't gotta make everything public. We feel like we gotta embarrass each other and put everybody on blast, man. That on blast shit is for the birds, for your man. That's your man's, that's your girl. You know, let's keep some of this stuff in house.
Okay.
You know, learn to love each other.
Learn to love, like absolutely. You
know,
know, instead of putting the brothers down, you know, when it comes to man, if you see your brother slipping, pick your brother up, pick him up, pick him up. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
We got a saying at my radio station used to say, "We all cousins." Just call each other country cousins. We all cousins, man. Love your family.
Yeah. Vaughn, you wanna? Hey.
I mean, for real. What I'll say is that, you know, we can't be afraid to give, you know, our brother any constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more you try and, you know, just let them ride a certain wave and you know that it may not be the right thing for them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you letting them go down a destructive path. And, like, at the end of the day, that's not going to do nothing but bring bad vibes back onto you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, if you see him going down a certain path or you see that there's something that he can tweak a little bit, go ahead and holler at him. Let him know so that he can go ahead and make the necessary changes so he can, you know, advance further in his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that enough at all. And, you know, another thing is brothers, if you see your man's putting down a woman, you know what I'm saying? The first thing you supposed to do is call him out on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, at the end of the day, our women are our nurturers. They're our, you know, our providers. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the protectors of our women. So if you see the next man tearing down one of our women, you know what I'm saying? Then what are you doing as a protector? Because you ain't you basically just as bad as that man right there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
Okay, all right.
You're supposed to lead your household.
Come on.
And if your woman done win a ride, it's a lot of times because you done win a ride. So get yourself right, and maybe she'll get right with you. You know, but if you that leader, she gonna follow that lead. You ain't on your shit, she ain't gonna be on.
When a woman is loved right, let me tell you.
Come on.
When she showed that.
Right here.
She'll treat you right.
She gonna treat you right.
Real good. Real.
Treat you right.
Now, okay. As we wrap it up, men, be there for your sons. Help pull them up as well. I see too many men not there for their sons. No, I ain't gonna say too many. I see some men that's not there for their sons. My father, it is. But my father has always been there. So every time, you know, my brothers were in sports, every time daddy right there. So, you know, we got to step the game up. It's time to raise the bar.
That's so important.
It's time to raise the bar. So we got to do that.
And get your ass off drugs.
Please.
Man,
Yeah, it is too many.
Oh my God.
Drink some water.
Yeah.
Alkaline.
It's good
Good
for you.
pH level.
Look, we all.
I like to get tipsy like everybody else, but it's a time and a place for
everything.
And I mean, if you basing your whole damn life around being high, bro, you fucking the whole damn.
Right. Come on. We gonna
Your objective at 10 a.m. is where that bag at. And I ain't talking about the one that's money. And
check your priorities.
Hey, so that little bag. That baby bag.
Little pinch.
And with that being said, it's been NTP Backstage Access with Artist Talk. I'm Marline Masterson.
And I'm Presteeje.
Hey.
That's RKD.
Hey.
Uncle P.
Hey.
The living legend, Mr. Nice Guy.
Hey.
Quanadon.
Hey. We out.